So what's interesting to me right now is that we are rallying out of a bear market, but we are getting a break below the blue 21 EMA. This formation right here very well could be a parabolic advance, very similar to what we saw in the last bull market. We could actually be on track right now to create the next parabolic advance and move up in the Bitcoin market. But the way that I'm going to know, the indicator that I'm using to know whether we are going to actually be rallying out of here is the blue 21 EMA on the weekly chart. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Svenson. Today we're going to be talking about the price of Bitcoin. We're going to be going through the lower time frames, the higher time frames, looking at some key moving averages and trying to figure out what we need to look out for to determine whether Bitcoin is going to recover from here or whether it may see continued downside. So that's what we're going to discuss today. So as my viewers should know by now, the CryptoWatch platform is my preferred platform for charting and trading. I've been using it for the past couple of years. Once I'm connected to my exchanges, I can just hop right into the charts and go right into the chart and actually trade off of the chart that I'm charting from. So definitely click that link below to create a free account and check out the platform. So let's get started with the Bitcoin analysis. If you guys have been watching this channel, we've been looking for a break to the downside for the past couple of months. We had our price target set at $7,500. We did get some support at $7,700, and we did test that level 2 times now if you're looking at the 4-hour chart. So after the breakdown, we formed this pattern here where we saw horizontal lows and lower highs. We were using the blue 21 EMA on the 4-hour chart as resistance, but once we pivoted above that level, things became a little bit more bullish. And right now, as long as we remain above the blue 21 EMA here on the 4-hour chart, that does act as a much more bullish sign for me, and it could mean that we're looking to test higher in the near term. So on the 4-hour chart, we've broken above the downward sloping resistance, and we've also pivoted above the blue 21 EMA, and we are remaining above the blue 21 EMA, creating a higher low structure right now. So things are looking a lot more bullish as long as we're holding above the blue 21 EMA. That means we would be ranging to the upside. But if we do break to the downside of the blue 21 EMA, that would be a strong bearish indicator. So on the 4-hour chart, keep your eye on the blue 21 EMA. If you break below the blue 21 EMA, that's going to be your bearish indicator that we'd be looking to retest the downward sloping resistance most likely before any potential downside. So interestingly enough, we did break below the 200-day moving average. We did find support along the 377 exponential just above $7,700, and we've had horizontal lows along the 377, and we have had higher lows along the 200-day moving average. And right now, Bitcoin is looking to get a test above the 200-day moving average, right? And it's finding we are struggling a little bit along the 200-day moving average, but if we do range above the 200-day moving average and we can hold above it, this could be a strong indication that Bitcoin is ready to recover, right? We could actually end up recovering above $9,100 if we can remain above the 200-day moving average. So for me right now, the way that I'm going to know that Bitcoin is recovering is if we can get a clear break above the 200-day moving average and hold above it, right? And then of course you'd be looking to test that key support area, that previous support at 9,100 as new resistance. And if you can get above that level, that would indicate a true recovery. But of course, 9,100 can still act as resistance. So you're going to have to, if we do range above the 200-day moving average, definitely keep an eye on that $9,100 level, which is also confluent with the blue 21 EMA right now. So now moving on to the weekly chart. So one thing to keep in mind is Bitcoin never actually broke below the 21 EMA, or actually what I should say is Bitcoin never had a weekly candle close below the 21 EMA. So Bitcoin never had a weekly candle close below the 21 EMA. The only time that we saw a weekly candle close below the 21 EMA was actually right before the consolidation and the breakdown for Bitcoin. So what's interesting to me right now is that we are rallying out of a bear market, but we are getting a break below the blue 21 EMA. This formation right here very well could be a parabolic advance, very similar to what we saw in the last bull market. We could actually be on track right now to create the next parabolic advance and move up in the Bitcoin market. But the way that I'm going to know, the indicator that I'm using to know whether we are going to actually be rallying out of here is the blue 21 EMA on the weekly chart. If we do get a weekly candle close above the blue 21 EMA, that would be a strong indication for me that we would be ready to rally out of here to create the next parabolic advance to new higher highs in this market this year. But if we do range up to the blue 21 EMA on the weekly and we find rejection along that level, I would say that's a very weak sign, and Bitcoin would be ready to test lower prices off of this high here. Bitcoin would very likely be ready to test lower if we can't get a close above the blue 21 EMA on the weekly chart. So for right now, guys, the weekly chart is my main indication. The blue 21 EMA on the weekly chart is my main indicator right now. So that's how I'm seeing the charts right now, guys. If you enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe, definitely hit that like button, and sign up for a free account with CryptoWatch by clicking that link below, and I will see you all in the next video.